got the DEXA done. We're now in the gym because today's the day that we're starting the 8-week Summer Sizzle Challenge. So we've done these in the past. Jared kind of has transitioned. He's now on the big boy. He's ready for the full thing. We were actually super impressed with, Jared, come here, Matt. Come on, Matt. We were super impressed with the turnaround. So we were 17% body fat, a little bit over. So the goal right now with this 8-week Summer Sizzle workout is to see hopefully some visible abs to get you lean. After that, we will be doing a little maintenance surplus because you definitely have been in a caloric deficit for long enough. This is kind of that last, this is the fourth quarter, we'll call it for you.
All right.
So we're really going to be pushing hard. The workouts are going to be intense. With this program that we're going to be releasing for you guys here in the next month or so, you guys will have your macronutrients on the program as well. Today, day one, legs. So we've kind of designed the program. I really like the idea of also getting stronger or at least maintaining during a cut. And the way we do that is having some specific heavier days worked in. So Monday, Tuesday, both gonna be heavier. Monday, gonna be a lower body focused heavy day. So we're gonna be getting a little bit lower on reps, a little bit longer rest times with the initial sets, and then we'll ramp it up a little bit. Still gonna be doing some cardio today as well. Tomorrow is going to be upper body. We'll have things like a bench press, some weighted pull-ups. That will be changing as our progression goes on throughout this program. Wednesday is gonna be basically an IWT. We'll talk more about that later on in the week. And then we'll also be doing some core that day. And then Thursday, we get more into our hypertrophy, doing some supersets. That's gonna be shoulders and arms. Then we have another lower body day that's gonna be more speed training and hypertrophy, and then chest and back on that Saturday. Sunday is gonna be a rest day, active rest, we'll call it that. So
golf day, right?
Golf day, walking for me. So I'm actually gonna be doing my goals are gonna be a little bit different. So I'm gonna be training like this. My nutrition's gonna be vastly different. And then also my cardio probably won't be as intense as I try to actually gain some size, gain weight, gain some strength. So that's why I've really loved the fact that we're incorporating strength days into this as well. So when's the last time you threw up, you think?
It's been a long time. Why?
I'm just wondering if we're gonna do it today. We ready for this? This is leg day. We're gonna start off with a little active warm up like we do with all of our programs, and we're gonna jump into it. Let's go. All right, got our sweat on with our active warm up. Next up, we're gonna be actually focusing on what we're gonna be doing today. It's gonna be some squatting, obviously a lot of leg movements, so we're gonna be doing prisoner squats. Then after that, we're gonna be doing some Cossack squat, followed up with a little bulldog hip complex. This is one of those things that you actually feel so much better being able to get into a proper squat position. So if you guys are squatting and your knees start caving in, you shouldn't even be squatting with weight on. So like when Jared first showed up here, he was doing this. Lots going on in the hip complex. You know, tightness, could be quads, could be a lot of different things. So doing body weight stuff will actually kind of get you into the right position, especially if you're getting back into it and you kind of know what you need to be doing. When we do a squat, everything's focused on tracking knees over toes. They shouldn't be caving in. So you can do these even if you have a band around your knees, right above your knees. You can do them to start activating the glutes as you push out. You get that outside stimulus forcing you to do it properly. So we're gonna hop in and do that right now. All right, first thing we got is gonna be a back squat. Now you can see, we're not just throwing you to the wolves, we're gonna be doing a box squat. So we're gonna be lowering 4 count eccentric, touching that box. You can sit on it if you need to, collect yourself, come back up, but just touch, come back up. We got 6-4-2, 6-4-2, and that's gonna all be based off of what your 1 rep max is. So we got percentages on there. If you don't know that, you can use a kind of a rep calendar online, or you can estimate, but we're gonna be supersetting this with a banded TKE over here. And this is just gonna be, after you get done there, you're gonna be coming over, setting up a band just like we have here, and really focusing on that position at the end range of motion. Heel goes down, contraction of the quad, 3 seconds hold there. We have 5 reps on each leg. After the banded TKE, you get 2 minutes of rest, so no rest in between those. 2 minutes, and then you're back on to your next set of the back squat. So strap it up. Leg day on a Monday. You thought it was gonna be chest and back. You thought wrong.
All right, guys, so what we're doing today, it's called a wave loading pattern. So we're going 6-4-2, and then we're coming back through 6-4-2. On the second wave, we're gonna go a little bit heavier. These are fun. Number one, we're going super low reps. So it's 6-4-2, obviously we're going to 4 count lower. So it's fun because there's good time under tension, but we're gonna be able to go pretty heavy on today's wave. And then number two, these wave sets are good for people that need a little time to get their nervous system firing, right? So that first set will kind of get you primed. That second set is when we're gonna go a little bit closer to your threshold on the reps.
I'm gonna let Jared on a leg day secret. Leg day secret is you never wear short sleeves, and especially you never wear a cutoff on a leg day.
Really?
Really. Ask me why, Jared.
Why?
Because all the blood is in your legs.
And
You gotta pump. You gotta pump. No, you gotta pump. You don't want somebody staring at your arms with no pump.
I don't want
So,
anyone staring at my arms.
well, I'm just saying, like, so you get short shorts, and then you get upper body, sweat a little bit. We're not here to show off arms.
These are the type of tips you gotta be given.
That's why I mean, people have been watching my YouTube channel over the years, they would know that. So thanks a lot, Jared. It's like Jared telling people, hey, never buy a car that's a lemon. Like, people should know that, some don't. All right, next superset. A lot of supersets on the program. We're gonna be doing a forward lunge. We got 3 sets of 6. We like to alternate. As you can see, Jake's alternating here, touching the knee, back to the starting position, going back with the same leg. So 6 on one side, coming back to that starting position each time, and then 6 on the other leg, straight into a dumbbell RDL. And that's gonna allow us to load one leg at a time, working the hamstrings. We're gonna be going 3 sets of 6 as well on that. Once you complete a round of both, you have 90 seconds rest, and then you're back into it. Relatively low, again, lower reps. Today's more of a strength focused day. You can see here we're doing isolateral. So we're isolating one side each and then moving on to the next one. So really focus on whatever side you're doing. Come on, no rest. Are you loading that hamstring?
Yeah.
Push those hips back, hips back. Here's the deal. A lot of people out there, like Jared, if they don't watch the clock, they get to talking. He'll sell someone a Toyota Corolla in between a set if you let him. So you gotta make sure you stay on top of them. If that's you guys, get your watch, set your alarm, whatever you gotta do. Close this, turn these on, watch the clock, and get to work. Okay, next superset. Ready for it?
Yes.
We're gonna be on the slant box. This little slant board here. We're doing a cyclist squat. What that means we're gonna have dumbbells in each hand, really tracking knees way over the toes, all the way down, back up. So this one is if you have some knee issues, you're gonna wanna work around that, but really healthy knee shouldn't be an issue. Keeping the torso nice and upright, dropping down. A lot of vastus medialis in here. We're gonna be supersetting that with a barbell hip extension, or if you're Jared, you call it a hip thrust.
She called it that.
She called it a
I
hip
didn't
thrust.
call it
Okay,
hip
we got
thrust. I've
12,
never done that.
12, 8, 12, 10, 8 on each of these. 90 seconds rest again after you've completed a cycle of them.
As you can see, the plumbus connects to the squiggly smooch and then lifts him up.
All right, let's go.
He doesn't care.
I can feel it taxing my CNS. It's very easy to just get 1% worse each day. It's a hard thing to say, hard thing to admit to. You know, I can make all the excuses. I was concentrating on Morgan's visa and just kind of in a dark place. Now that I'm back, it's kind of like clouds have parted, you know, able to kind of focus now, and I can definitely say, like, it's not good. Feeling like, you know, you're set back, you know, this should be so easy for me, you know, barbell hip extensions, I mean, you should just be pounding these out. So it's It's a little bit humbling, but for me, I know, hey, that DEXA scan didn't lie. I have the least amount of muscle that I've personally had probably in maybe 20 years. I can honestly say, like, I had more muscle in college football, so I'm looking to really get a lot stronger, have better conditioning, have better muscle endurance, and I'm definitely feeling it more than I should today. So on to the last thing here, which is going to be a tricep. We got a hamstring, a quad, and a calf exercise. First exercise, we got 3 sets of 6 here. Part of our giant set, we're gonna be at GHR, so glute ham raise. I almost said GHD, which is what a lot of people call this, but it's a GHR. We're gonna be doing hamstring exercise, focusing on slow and controlled. Hit that angle, come up. Biggest mistake, when people do these, they wanna come here and then roll up. That's all of a sudden incorporating a lot more lower back, all the way down. Keep the glutes tight, boom, straight back up. We have 6 reps here. 3, 4, 5, 6. If you cannot do a rep here on your own, if your form starts to break down, we're gonna show you right now what you can do. You can use a bench or a box like this, and he's gonna go down and just press off slightly, press. There you go.
Oh, crampy.
It's a lot of hamstring activation right there. Lengthen and then press off a little bit. Right there, go. Good. Keep the glutes engaged. Good. Coming up at the hips. Press off if you need more. There you go. Squeeze those. Squeeze the glute. Squeeze the glute. Turn them on. What I'm saying. Yep. Push off. Yep.
Oh, baby.
Use that to initiate. Squeeze the glutes. Push off with your hands. Are you gonna try to get one?
I'm gonna try and get one. Yes.
Not quite. Almost there. You're almost there. All right, we're over here. 12, 10, 8. We're going 1 1/4 reps. So up to the top. 1, 2. Just that last quarter rep at the top. And I like to actually feel like my toes are pointing out at the top. So do a quarter rep at the top there for me.
Oh,
Come up. Quarter rep right there, back up, there. Slow it down, 2. Very good. This is called for straight reps. I threw in that little 1 1/4. Just a nasty, dirty little time extender. There you go.
look at that. That's the money shot.
Jump in there. All right, what do you got right now? Cardio.
What?
20 minutes of cardio, bro.
Oh,
List.
shit.
So today's the list day. We'll be back in the gym tomorrow. We got an upper body day. We'd love to start off the week, lower body, just get through it. It makes the rest of the day and the week just sets the tone. So finish off strong. That was actually a really good leg workout. I feel like, yeah, this is a good eye opener for me, man. I got my butt kicked today. Wasn't a workout that should have done that, and it did for me. So.
I kept up though.
Oh yeah,
I did good.
I was looking at it like, from where I last saw you, like,
Yeah.
you're, night and day different.
Yeah. That's right.
So
Feel
cardio
good.
now, because
Cardio time.
Alex is coming for you. He says, he's coming for you. His body fat was 20. He's like, I'm gonna catch him by week 3 in body fat.
Well, I'm gonna start drinking salt water, so you're in trouble now.
Let me know how that goes.